Hey everyone, it's great to be here on the ICFP Live Stage 22. I am Anne from the Pleasure Project, and this is
Mahmoud Garga, lead communication at the International Planned Parenthood Federation, Africa region. Such a pleasure, Anne. How are you?
great to see you. I'm feeling good, but even better for knowing that we are sharing some wonderful news and information all about pleasure today with the live stage audience. We're going to tell you all how to treasure your pleasure.
Indeed.
So, Mahmoud, you're going to tell us all about the wonderful Treasure Your Pleasure campaign.
Indeed, I will, but why tell you when I can actually show you our manifestos? Check it out.
SEX. It's natural. So why not make the experience worthwhile? After all, good sex is a flex.
Male, female, neither or both. Everyone who wants it deserves sexual satisfaction that's built on fun, respect, and mutual fulfillment.
No means no, but yes means oh yes. Being on the same page will have you and your partners savoring the moment at every sexy stage.
Maximum enjoyment is the name of the sex game. Explore your safety options and put them to work before you get to work.
Remember, the joy is in the journey. Intimacy looks different to different people, and that's okay. And if you need time getting there, that's okay too. Treasure your pleasure.
The power of healthy sex is in your hands.
I love it. It's been wonderful being in partnership with you and IPPF Africa region and seeing this beautiful, wonderful campaign, Treasure Your Pleasure, come about. But tell me, how did it come about?
Yeah, I mean, we're very proud of this campaign at the Africa region. The idea came from, we wanted to campaign on SRHR, but in a more positive way. We're kind of tired of the old narrative, based on fear, based on STIs, based on, unwanted pregnancies. I mean, the main reasons most people have sex is for pleasure. So why not embrace that and celebrate that, So we decided to develop a campaign for Sub-Saharan Africa in 3 languages that is very sex positive, that is very based on human rights messages, that is very as inclusive as possible. And we're all for that.
Brilliant. And I know that there's one particular video that I love and many, many people love, which is about the fact that good, safe sex can be good for you and can be good for your health. And it's something that people don't talk about that much, and it can be good for your heart health.
Exactly.
Fun. I love that. Who knew that sex could be so good for you? So how do people find more of these amazing resources? I heard that there might even be a little quiz people can do. One.
We try to develop a campaign that's both educational and fun. And we really had a lot of fun with the pictures, with the visuals. The campaign has a landing page in French, English, and Portuguese. As you can see here, it's all about our manifesto. You can take a quiz that will tell you where you're at on your pleasure journey, which is quite interesting. And I encourage all of you to take the quiz. We got some resources like videos. We got other resources from IPPF on, what pleasure means and how we endorse the pleasure principles. We've got even resources from the pleasure project themselves. So this landing page is very, very exciting, fun. I really encourage all of you to go watch and see what happens there.
Brilliant. So you heard it here. You know where it is. There's loads of resources, and go take the quiz and start your pleasure journey. It's amazing, this Treasure Your Pleasure campaign. So, but what does it mean in terms of impact?
I mean, we're incredibly delighted, surprised that we had such good feedback coming from IPPF, but also externally. We did reach 9 million people globally. And yeah, it's insane. And we added 40,000 new followers on our digital platforms because it was a digital campaign. So for us, it's like a huge deal. We also saw that, although this campaign was designed and rolled out for sub-Saharan Africa, we also saw a lot of clicks coming from Asia. So that means an Asian audience is also interested in these type of thematics, and we want to encourage more people to be communicating in that way. For instance, our colleagues at the IPPF Asia region are trying to adapt the campaign and developing it into their programmatic work to work more with youth.
You're trailblazers. So what I love about Treasure Your Pleasure is it embodies everything that is wonderful about pleasure-based sexual health. It's such a brilliant innovation and example of how to implement pleasure-based sexual health and the pleasure principles.
Yeah, I mean, can you tell us a little bit more about the pleasure principles? It's such an interesting topic.
So the pleasure principles are 7 inspirational, easy to follow steps that can help you on your journey as a person or a practitioner towards pleasure-based sexual health. The Pleasure Project have designed them based on evidence, best practice, new policy statements from the World Association of Sexual Health. And they're really about flipping the narrative to being positive, thinking about what you want rather than what you want to stop. Of course, they're grounded in sexual rights. They're also about thinking universally. We all have the capacity for pleasure if we want to feel it, but we need to be flexible to people's lived experience and their context. And of course, we should talk sexy, just like you do in the Treasure Your Pleasure campaign. And we need to embrace learning about how it works, what worked in this campaign. And then ultimately, we need to love ourselves. We need to really release ourselves from some of the sex shame that we've learned through our lives and come to really work out what we want in our relationships and our love. And amazing news, IPPF is one of the endorsers of the pleasure principles, which we're thrilled about, and Treasure Your Pleasure may have helped them to see that this was really important thing to do. We've got a great group of organizations who've endorsed the pleasure principles. Please do check them out on our website, thepleasureproject.org, and see how you can be inspired in your work or in your life.
Yes, absolutely. We're so happy to have endorsed the pleasure principles, and we're really hoping that other organizations are going to shift the narrative and go through that road. It's great. I really, really hope that you all get a chance to look at our campaign, to explore, take the quiz, to just have fun with it. Visit our landing page. It's treasure-your-pleasure.com. And we're really excited to be at the ICFP.
And thank you all for joining our live stage. As Mahmoud said, join the pleasure wave. Check out Treasure Your Pleasure. Check out the pleasure principles and be pro-pleasure. Thank you so much.
Pro-pleasure, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining. Bye.